Hi guys, Markeisha here to share with you guys a mixed media canvas that I created for a swap that is being hosted on myscraproomning.com, and it is hosted by Miranda, who is MsLiberty 25, and everyone know Miranda. She makes the most wonderful mixed media projects, and so she was one of the guest hostess on the Ning site. And so let me go ahead and show you the canvas that I created for my partner. And I so love the way this turned out. Again, I am just, playing along with mixed media and learning as I go. But I tell you, I really, really love the way this canvas turned out. Now, this is an 8x10 canvas. And what I did first is I gessoed the canvas, and then once that dried, I began to go ahead and adhere all of the elements on this canvas. So let's just go ahead and talk about some of the things that I put on. Okay, right here, these are some Wild Orchid Craft flowers here, and I did use some gesso and just whitewash the flowers as well as the leaves here. And this is Prima leaves. I do have some Recollection little roses here. This is just a little bling that I have, and I just put a cluster of flowers right here. These are, again, Wild Orchid Crafts. I just love these flowers here. I think these are one of my favorites. And so I titled this canvas Celebrate Life. And around the letters here, and these are some Studio Calico letters, I decided to use my black Copic and go ahead and kind of distress or outline the letters. And the reason why I did that was it kind of looked, to me, the letters looked a little bit lost, and I wanted them to pop. So I decided to add a little bit black around the letters. Okay, right here, these are just some metal figurines that I got from Butterbee Scraps, and I have a little key down here at the bottom. I got that as well from Butterbee Scraps. I cut this paper here out of the Prima Lyrica paper, and I just sprayed it. And then if you can see this texture here, I'm going to show you in the end what I use to get this texture here. I do have some doilies here. I'm not sure if you can really pick that up on the camera, but I have a doily here as well as a doily that's going, up under there. Okay, over here, this is one of the Arctic cakes that I have. I actually just bought this one at Michael's, and it has some beautiful little pearl dangles on the end. I used some seam binding to just tie a bow there. Again, I have some spray of flowers. I cut this little ruler down here out of the Primrose die cuts with the View paper stack. And then at the bottom down here, I have some of that beautiful, beautiful lace that I just so love, and I got that from Hobby Lobby. And this here, this little piece of paper that I have on the side that says remembering these special moments, I use Mod Podge, and I put that on the side here. And this also came from the Prima Lyrica paper. And then I just have a little clock down here at the bottom. Okay, this here is one of the Jolee's bird cage, and what I did was I cut it in half just to kind of give a little bit more embellishment on the canvas, and I just left it. I love the sparkle of it, so I just left it like it was. I didn't really put any gesso or anything to whitewash it. Okay, at the top here is a dimensional butterfly that I just had in my stash, and I adhered there. And then these are just some metal little corners that I have. And again, this beautiful, beautiful trim here at the top. I cut these banners out of the Primrose paper stack and just and put those on with Mod Podge. And you can tell that this canvas is very, very sparkly. And that is because of the Mod Podge sparkle that I used. I have some more of that texture up there at the top. I really, really love that texture. And you're really going to be surprised what I used to get that texture with that. And over here at the top, this is just one of the metal pieces that I got from Butterbee Scraps, and then again one of the corners there. So I am so in love with the way this canvas turned out. I think that it is mixed media with a little bit of shabby chic down in the mix of it, and so I do like the way it, distressed a little bit with the gesso, with the whitewash. And then I also use my Lindy Stamp Gang to spray it, and I use the Hottie Patrati Lindy Stamp Gang Starburst spray for that, just to give it some additional color. And so that is the shimmer that you see on there as well. And you do not really have to have a lot of shimmer sprays if you use the Mod Podge Sparkle. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. I've showed this in previous videos that I have done, but this is what I'm talking about. I love the way this gives sparkle and seal, your projects. So if you want to just, add just a little bit of spray, you can always use the Sparkle Mod Podge. It works just like the regular Mod Podge, but it just gives it just a little bit more shimmer and shine on there. And that's what you can see. Even on this paper here, you can see all of the sparkle. So thanks guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned. I do have some still photos at the end, as well as just some photos on some of the products that I use to create this canvas. Please leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you think of the canvas. And if you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay guys, here's the products I was telling you about. I have some gesso, E6000, and again that Mod Podge with the sparkle there, and also the Artist Loft acrylic modeling paste. I use that. This here is the material that I was telling you that I use for the texture, and I picked this up in my local Dollar Tree. These are the things that you put down in your cabinets when you want to, prevent your glasses from sliding. These are the doilies that I use along on the project. So you can see here the texture before I added anything. This is how it looked. So I really like it. It was very dimensional. So here is the final project. I really, really love the way it turned out. All of the elements that is on there are just so, so pretty and so shabby chic. I really, really love. This was a great and fun mixed media project that I was a part of it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.